Dodge just killed the electric Charger Banshee before it ever hit the road. After years of hype, concept reveals, and promises that electric muscle cars could work, Stellantis quietly canceled their flagship performance EV. And their corporate non-answer about reassessing strategy confirms what muscle car fans feared all along. You can't fake a Hemi with batteries and call it a muscle car. According to Mopar insiders citing internal supplier sources, the Banshee is dead. Stellantis won't deny it outright, but their carefully worded statement tells you everything you need to know. Today, we're breaking down why this happened, what Dodge is doing instead, and what this cancellation means for the future of performance electric cars. But before we continue, make sure you subscribe to our channel and ring the bell. It helps us a lot. Here's what we know. The Charger Banshee was supposed to be the halo model, the flagship that proved Dodge's performance DNA could survive electrification. It was teased through the Charger Daytona SRT concept. 800-volt architecture, massive power figures, and all the tech to make EV skeptics believers. Dodge publicly hyped this car for months. Deposits were taken. Fans were promised the soul of muscle car culture in electric form. But now Mopar Insiders reports it's been axed, and Stellantis' response is a masterclass in corporate speak. We continue to reassess our product strategy to align with consumer demand and are reviewing plans for future SRT vehicles. Translation, we killed it. Even more telling, Dodge already canceled the cheaper Daytona RT trim, leaving only the expensive Scat Pack variant. That's not confidence in EV demand. That's damage control. So why would Dodge walk away from its electric flagship after all that investment and hype? 4 reasons, and none of them are good news for EV believers. First, nobody's buying expensive electric muscle cars. Stellantis realized the market for an $80,000 electric Charger doesn't exist when gas-powered Hellcats are still available, and the EV Chargers they did release are sitting on dealer lots collecting dust. Second, the math doesn't work. Developing a top-tier performance EV with fast-charging proprietary tech and the performance specs to justify the Banshee name costs a fortune. If adoption lags and sales disappoint, that's billions in R&D down the drain. Stellantis looked at the numbers and blinked. Third, brand identity crisis. Dodge's soul has always been tied to roaring V8s, tire smoke, and that unmistakable Hemi rumble. You can't replicate that with electric motors and fake engine sounds pumped through speakers. Fans rejected the concept, and Dodge heard them loud and clear. According to the report, the brand is pivoting back hard toward internal combustion and reviving the Hemi 5.8 lineup. And fourth, resource reallocation. Stellantis is reassessing its entire EV investment strategy. That means pulling capital from risky, unproven projects like the Banshee and redirecting it toward products that actually make money, like gas-powered muscle cars and trucks that people are buying right now. If the Banshee is dead, what's Dodge's plan? They're going back to what works. Stellantis confirmed they're reviving the SRT performance division, street and racing technology, the brand behind every legendary Dodge performance car. That's not EV language, that's V8 language. The 2026 Dodge Charger 6-pack and Scat Pack are coming, gas-powered naturally. Dodge might sprinkle in some hybrid tech or mild electrification to meet emission standards, but full electrics for the performance lineup? That door just slammed shut. Does this mean Dodge's EV ambitions are permanently dead? Not necessarily. They're keeping the language vague enough to pivot back if the market changes. But for now, the message is clear. Internal combustion is back, and the electric muscle car experiment is on ice, no pun intended. And honestly, Dodge probably made the right call. The Charger EV lineup has been a sales disaster. Dealers can't move inventory. Enthusiasts aren't interested. Why double down on a losing bet when your brand equity is built on V8 thunder? This cancellation sends shockwaves beyond Dodge. If a brand as iconic as Dodge, with one of the most loyal performance fan bases in the world, can't make electric muscle cars work, who can? Ford's Mustang Mach-E succeeded by abandoning muscle car identity entirely and targeting crossover buyers. Chevy's electric Corvette is still vaporware, and now Dodge just admitted defeat. Other automakers are watching. If Stellantis is pulling back, expect more brands to hedge their EV bets and keep gas engines in the pipeline longer than they publicly admit. For fans, this is bittersweet. Disappointment that the Banshee will never roar to life, but also validation that electric muscle cars were never going to replace the real thing. Dodge tried to thread the needle between heritage and electrification, and the needle broke. So what do you think? Did Dodge make the right call killing the Banshee, or is this a massive missed opportunity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you want more no-nonsense car industry breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.